I found a video on YouTube of Adam Bede, very weird and strange, and I will put it on description. But it's weird. I would like to you see it. Okay. So about the two cities, the tale of two cities of Charles Dickens. I'm gonna be very, very realistic here. I actually did not understand so much of this work. I think that is very confusing, and I understand that is a point of two cities, London and Paris, but has so many names and characters and many things that happen, and I don't get it well. But I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm trying to read something and understand better. But with videos, I didn't get it. So I'm gonna take a hard work in here just to understand what happened, just to summarizing here better and sustainable. Okay, at the beginning of this story, I understand that was a period of oppression of novel for lower classes, and the beginning of the plot, the book, whatever, start with Jarvis Lorry, the Telson Bank, and Lucy Minette from the show. Someone gave a letter for someone to give for Lucy, and this letter tells that her dad is alive, and she thought that his dad, her dad was dead, and she gets surprised with this notice. And this is a great news. So, but his dad is on prison, and that's the point of she needs to solve. And her guy that goes with Lucy for Paris, and she goes to look for a lady and a man, and they are Monsieur and Madame Defarge. I think it's this. And there they meet Dr. Manetch, who makes shoes. And I didn't get if someone happened in this point in this period, but tells that 5 years later in London had the trial of Charles Darnay, and he was guilty for treason. And that has two spies. They're called John Barsat and Roger Clyde. That they was against Charles, and Charles has his lawyer that called Striver, and he used the I don't know the name to this thing, but he said that had someone to was very similar to Durnay. So and Charles Darnay was acquitted. I think that's this word. While in Paris, had a guy called Marquis, and he was a fancy guy, a rich guy, and with his carriage, he was like going fast, and he killed the child, peasant Barnes' child. And when he goes out of carriage and look at this, she was like, oh, so get this coin, and he drops the coin to Barnes. So it wasn't a little no grade or dignity. So and this night that this happened, he was murdered with a knife, and he's dead now. And if I got it right, Darnay is making a list for names that he wants to kill because he wants to protect the people that he loves and stuff like that. And then Lucy and Darnay get married, and they had a child, a daughter. And also, some I think that he did not burn, or he burned and died for some time. And then start the context of the French Revolution on 1789. Some revolutionaries burned down Marquis' house, he actually mentioned, in 1792. And things start to happen. And Darnay goes to France, but he goes to prison for some reason. And Dr. Manette tries to get he out of there, but I guess don't work. Okay, so pass some time with Darnay in prison, but then has a climax, and I don't get the climax and the all things before this. And I understand that have someone that in the third person telling the story, and this person is Dr. Manette, and he is describing the whole history that happens and the battles and the fight and the stuff that he's involved and watching, I guess, and tells the story of Lucy and Darnay, that what happened with they. But someone tries to let Dr. Manage to a trial to some reason that I don't know. And Barca goes to the prison that Darnay is, drugs him, and got him out of there and got him to his house, I guess. I understand this. And Darnay was going to guillotine, and what I got for this is her wife and daughter is already died, is already dead, and he gonna die too. And I saw a description of the semblance of Charles Darnay that was tranquil and calm and very in peace with those things that happen. And he don't got mad, he don't got sad, and he was normal and very tranquil with this situation. But someone else was in his place. Sydney Carton, that was the guy that appeared on his lawyer testimony. I don't know, the cartoon that he was saying, oh, that guy looks exactly like Mr. Charles Darnay. So this guy, Sidney Carton, was guillotined in his place. I did not got this very well, but I guess is almost well summary of this, and this is a novel of Charles Dickens. It's not Dickinson. Um, and I did not got very well, so I can say that I appreciate or I love this little story. But I want to see the movie, maybe I will, and or try to read the book. So is this the Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, and Adam Bede from George Eliot. Is this? Thank you for watching. I'm sorry for the time.